Welcome back to War and Order. We're back here. Um, so we're gonna do a few things with military because we haven't really done much with military. Except recruiting. Um, so I did get some gems from that little mine. I got 10 gems. So my gems have gone up since the last video. Um, so I also want to do some attacking the monsters because that's the mission right now, and we can do about 3 monsters. So let's do that first. I guess I should have said out there. So we're gonna go and hit our little search button and do a level 12 because that's what we can do up to. And then we're just gonna hit a little thing and hit attack. And it looks like it's pretty close to our, yeah, it is very close to our base. There. And we're gonna search for the next one. We're gonna is in our terrace, the land. That's good. Good, good, good. Gonna wait until that attacks and then goes back, and then we'll attack another one. So what did we get this time? We got 12. I know that. Okay, so we got more food, which is good. Whatever, right? So it's either wood or food. Once you get to level 10, which we are upgrading our castle right now, I think you get stone in this next one. So as you go up, you get different materials that you need to gather. So we're gonna attack this monster here, and then we got one more that we can attack, which it looks like they're all on our in our land, which is good because this land is pretty large. Um, so I'm not doing any more recruiting of monster recruiting because we're at that point that we are going to lose them if we have them. So I stopped recruiting until the castle gets upgraded. And I probably won't do any more recruiting. What I am going to show you today in this video is how to get rid of units that you don't need. Because we do have some units that I really don't need. I just did it for the recruiting time. Um, so it looks like that we might have did the first mission. So, right, so we do get stone anytime. So we just got stone that time. We got 12 bits of stone. Um, let's do the one last attack here, and then we'll look at that Lord thing. So you can get stone during the mission stuff. Okay, I didn't know you could. Just lately we haven't, so yeah, we can't use it. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, that's okay. We'll need it for upgrading buildings when we get to that stage when you need stone or iron, any of those materials. So it's not good right now, but we can eventually use it later on. So let's go ahead and take this monster out, and then go back to the castle because we don't need to be out there for that to happen. We can also get more of these speed upgrades here yet. So I'm not upgrading, I'm not recruiting because if you come over here to our barracks, you can see I got some units in there, but I have 27, and I have 27 out of 81, so I'm really above that level. So that's why I'm not recruiting anymore. We got our little watchtower over here is almost up to level 9. After that's done, like I said, we got 11 hours until we're level 10, which level 10 we have a lot of things that we can do at that point. So expect a lot of videos tomorrow when we get that done. But yeah, I'm not recruiting because don't I don't want to be over that amount. So we're probably gonna in a minute that'll be coming back. In 35 seconds, we'll be putting those units back as well. So like, you know, it'll take a few more minutes and then they'll come back. So yeah, we got more gems, a little bit of gems out of that. Not many, but again, we don't really need the gems unless we need to upgrade something or also off camera. I believe under speed up. No, it's under other. I got another stamina point. I got more stamina. Of course, my headset turns off again. So I got more stamina, which is good because we might need it for anything here. All right, so what did we get this time? We got some more food. Okay, so let's go upgrade our units, or heal them, because they're our units are now in here. It's gonna take a minute, which is good. Also, let's shake the little booty here. To shake the little phone thing. And then, let's go see what the Lord thing says. My Lord, congrats! You've gotten 10,500 event points. To get the witches in the attack event, you got these events. So now you can see we got more stamina. So if we really need to use the stamina, we can. But I'm gonna wait. We can also go look and see how we're doing. So we're above that, which is good. Um, so each monster that you attack, now we're at level. What did we say? We do level 12 or something like that. Let's see. It is level 12. So we're doing level 12 ones right now. So I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna see what a level 12 is. It's So it looks like a level 12. Wow, it's actually 150, 56, 60, or no, yeah, 60. So that is, you just times that by how many you can take out, and you get the points. Because it's by points, remember. So we get 1,000 points per attack. So the next one is at 27, that will get the next bonus, which is going to be that, and then at the last one you get the gems, and you get more of that. So like I said, these missions are like the easiest that you can do, as long as you have the resources to do it, and you're good. Um, so yeah, 1,000 per attack. Looks like they came back already. They didn't show up in the city, but they did come back. Okay, yeah, they're there now. So, like I said, if you look in here, you'll see this is how many units I have. And also in here, it tells you how many armies you can have out. You can have up to 4 armies out at a time. Again, there's nothing we can do with the recruiting. But now I want to show you something. In the recruit page, so say we have, I think it was the mages, wasn't it? Yeah, the mages. See how we have 170 of these? They're the lower tier. We don't want them, right? So we can get rid of them. You won't get anything for doing this, I don't think. So we lost some power, but now, because we did that, we can recruit more armies. Not much, but we can recruit more, and get this up to the high, right up to that level. So we are at 27,650, right? And the 27,810 is what we can go up to. So the difference of that is going to be, I'm doing some math again off the side. So that's 190 units. So 190 units, or 95, it said 195 units we could create right now. I'm going to do that. We're going to do it with this one here. We're going to make these. So again, it's 195. So we're going to do 195, and then hit enter. And then, oh, actually, wait a minute. We should make the lower tier one. 195, it said. Alright, 195, 195. Take 40 minutes. But then we'll be right at that level that we need to be at. Because if you look at here, that's how much we need. So then we'll be right at that sweet point of having enough. And you can do that with any tier. You're just going to lose the whatever points it would be. So you can do that with any level of thing. So we've got nothing at that level. Or like I said, you can just upgrade your units as you go up. But I have nothing at lower tiers right now, which is good. Also, we do have other missions like recruit 50 of these. I haven't done those. Maybe once we get the next castle up, we'll do some of those missions, because those missions are, like I said, just recruiting. Let's see what level that is. That's a level 2, so technically we could do that level. But again, that would be like just 50 units, which is easy to do. I mean, if we didn't do all those units, we could have done it out of that. We could always delete 50 units out of here, out of a different area. Like, it's infantry, right? So we could go to the lower tier here. We don't have any lower tier. But, we could do, okay, we want to take 50 of these out. So you could put in 50, right? Not 500. 50, right? So it's going to discharge 50 of those. You're not going to get anything from it. You're going to lose some power and all that. But now, if you go here, hit the tip, and then click on it. Hold on. That's the monster. Hit the tip. it'll say what you need, recruit 50, and then we'll be in that range again. So like I said, just you want to stay under that amount. You also want to stay under your So I can do 300 resources. I'm under that with that. So at this point, well, that was not good. Oh, that's okay. It'll be done in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes that will be done. But the other thing I want to do is I want to resend my units out to gather more resources because we did the attack monster stuff. So now I think if I'm correct, the last time we sent them out, we were at a stage 3 which was 180 points. So we can go to stage 4 now, which is nuts. So stage 4 might be a little farther away, but that's okay. We're gonna do 50% here, and then we'll do the wood 50%. And that one's not in our lines, and it's pretty far away, but that's okay. We're gonna do that, and then we do that. And so those units will be out there gathering as we continue upgrading buildings, doing what we need to do over here. And then you can also see that now they're pretty much 50-50, except for the few units here. And it's off by like 1, but that's okay, 13 units. We're including these ones, so once they're done, they will come out here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so we're gonna say underneath, yeah, so that one's gonna take 50 minutes, that one's gonna take a minute to get where it's going, and you can go to the march, and you can actually see where it's going, so you can make sure no one's gonna attack your marches as they're marching out. Um, Again, this will give you 240, so if it grabs the whole amount, then, yeah, I don't know, it depends on that march. Like a 60, 60 for the first one. I don't know what we said for the second. But they go up in tile. Um, yeah, so we got a lot of packs now. We have 1 million of food, and we have 200 in wood, but we do have extra ones as well, so we can easily upgrade that as we go. We got some stone, we got some iron, but again, we don't get that stage until the next stage. So yeah, now it's going to take 6 hours to gather resources, and that's in our land. So 6 hours, I don't know how much it's going to gather in 6 hours, but that is what it is. It's a lot more. It takes longer. So that's what I'm saying. You start out and it's short, and now it goes longer. You can make those be shorter by doing research. The research stuff in here. Whoa. And you go to it's research, isn't it? Resource gathering. And then see the stickler thing? Gather resources faster. Gather faster. Those are what you want to do to increase that. Obviously, it won't happen until next time they go out, but we can do that one for now, and then when this gets done in an hour, I can do the next one. Just keep on, like I said, you want to keep on upgrading as much as you can, because the more upgrading you do, the better you are off with the resource gathering and all that. That's almost done. That'll be done in 10. This will be done in 8. Um, I'm betting the other one will take about 8 hours probably because of how far away it is and what level it is. So there they are. They're coming. Yeah. So that's probably gonna take a lot longer. Um, so you guys know. But yeah, I mean, so like I said, over the night I will be well, not until 6 hours because that's when I'll have an army back that I can send out unless I bring one back to attack our army. But yeah, I mean, so this one will probably take maybe 6.5 hours, maybe 7 hours, because it's not in our alliance and it's pretty far away. Let's see, what's it gonna say? It's gonna say almost 7 hours. So in 7 hours, it will be done. It will be back in the base. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna do those recruitings that take an hour, so we can cut down on that time. There's also level 5 and level 6 mines, but they're usually farther away. I try to stay to level 4 and 5s if I can. 6s are in a very bad area, which I would never ever go to. They're near. Now in the realm. There's called a king and queen. Level sixes. Well, there's no level six in that, but there's none of that. If you go to level six, yeah, there is no level sixes right now. Um, yeah, there's no gems. Yeah. So and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people go to those and they harvest there. So that's what I'm saying. You might not be able to harvest that in that area because it's in the center of the map. It's where the king is. So if we go, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So if I go back here, and I think it's this button here. So this is where we are, and you can see there's a lot of other people in our alliance there all over the place. These people, I don't know who they are, but that's them. And this right here is where the king is. There's actually a mission for a rose. If you click on this, you can send them a rose. You get I didn't realize you get stuff for that. So yeah, if you send them a rose, you get some stuff. And this is a lot of the times where, in this area here, you'll see, there's level 6s. There's a level 6 there. You get 360 per time, but again, in this area also, you run slower. So it might take an hour to get there. You can see these armies, wherever they're going, or one of them out here, it looks like. Because he's a higher tier. That's what I'm saying. When you get the higher tier monsters, like at 28, yeah, these guys are really 28 monsters. I can't even do that with my main account. So they're very high up there. That's what I'm saying. This realm is really nuts with the people they have, and like a lot of times the level 6s are in this area here. So level 5s are usually close to the edge. Level 4s are like where I am. So that's what I'm saying. I try to stay with those because you can see they're having you have a lot more. It's harder to get in to this area, and it takes like an hour to 2 hours to depending on where your marches are coming from. I mean, depending, like say you're like right here, it won't take that long. But like I said, yeah. See now he's probably gonna take that monster down because he's a higher tier monster, and they're a much higher tier base, which is 300 away from me. Oh, it's the one. Oh, they're high. Um, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The higher tiers, they take, they can knock out a huge army like that. Um, but yeah, so this essay will be done right now. Okay, so we are speed upwards. I guess if we upgrade this guy, yeah, 2 hours. So that's what I'm like 2, 4, 5, 6. So like in 6 hours, all these will be upgraded if I continue doing it because they take 2 hours per thing. So that's what I'm saying. Just just keep on upgrading buildings as you can. This is my main um one, so I can easily upgrade. And you can also hit this, and it'll tell you like what you can upgrade. Um, like I said, a lot of these buildings I can upgrade anyway. It probably does these buildings first, I think. So I'm gonna wait on that. Um, so yeah, here's all the stuff that I've gathered over the last 2 days actually, or 3 days, right? Yeah, 8, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we started at level ones, which go like I said, level ones go up to 600. Level twos go all the way up to 120, and level threes go up to 180. So those are the levels that you can get. At this point, I'm gonna delete all these because I really don't need to have these anymore. And you can delete the whole thing. Um, and we're also, I think that we can delete all these as well. These are just all the monster attacks I've done. You can keep them if you want, but again, this game keeps up a lot of memory. And so every attack you do, like I said, we started attacking on the first, which got all these special things. You can't just delete one when you get to this stage. Or no, with this you can. And this you can. Some of them you can't. You have to like delete the. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna select. You can select all of them, And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave one, and then I'm going to delete the rest. So there's just one here, so I know like what monster I'm at. That way then you know what monster you can attack. Even when you go to the map and you hit search, it'll tell you what the highest you can go to. Like right here, it'll tell you under monster you can go up to 12, 13. So it tells you like what one you can go up to, which is critical to know like what, especially in this mission, like how high can you go. This is almost done here. And then once that's done, we will upgrade this, which will take 2 hours. And then after that's done, we'll upgrade this guy 2 hours. Or maybe we'll just do this one, get this one all the way up to level 9. That's 2 upgrades. And then wait for the next, we'll do 2, do another one, because that'll take 2, probably 4, probably 6 overnight. And then we'll have one at least at level 8 or 9. Oh no, this is going to level, or this would be going to level 8. Yeah, and then level 9, and then after that, we'll be at level 10, so we can upgrade this to level 10, and get the better, I think at level 10, is that when you get the better next tier? Tier 10 is, yeah, so tier 10 is at level castle 10, so that's what I'm saying, level 10 is going to be a major video, because there's so much more now that we can do at that level. So there's, recruiting level 10 units or upgrading them, depending on what you want to do. It just depends on how many units you can have. And that's based on, well, I mean, you could go over this amount. It wouldn't hurt you, but if someone attacks you, then you'll lose them. And any unhealed units, because they would go in here, would just be gone. So that's what I'm saying. If you have this, as long as you have the resources, you can do it. But yeah, it looks like all these are all up to stuff. I can upgrade these, but that would only be for recruiting, which I'm not doing right now. Okay, there's that. So let's go ahead and do that. So then we got that mission right there, which would give us, that's other, army. Oh, it's not showing up because it was the next one on the queue. So we'll get 2 recruiting, 75 experience, and all that for that mission there. But right now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna upgrade this. It's gonna take 2 hours to do it. We're gonna hit the little button so people in the lens can help us out with it, and that's gonna take 2 hours. So like I said, in the next time that's ready to be done, I'll upgrade that again. So like I said, we got 6 hours, 5 hours for our resource gathering. So far they are probably both at about 6,000, resource gathering, which is not bad. And like I said, when they come back, then I'll attack more monsters, because at that point I will definitely be higher than a level 6. I don't know how often, if you hit this, I know I have that. Let's see here. So here's the ceremony here, and it should tell you. So you get one every 280 minutes until it's full. So 280 minutes is roughly about 2 to 3 minutes per. So you can do a lot of math, and you can figure, okay, I need to come back in at this time to do this or this or this. We haven't killed anyone. Our power is now at 86,690, but we haven't killed anyone. Fail attempts, all that kind of stuff. We'll probably do that during the mission when you attack other people. We'll attack someone that's a lower tier than us. But until then, we got really nothing to do until tomorrow when this thing is done. In 11 hours, that's tomorrow morning. It might be 9 or 10. And it might be done before I do a video. So if that happens, then I'll come in and I'll do a video right after. Because I don't know if I'm going to be, like, up at that time that's done. It should be. But yeah, this will be done in 2 hours. This will be done, level 8. So if I can do the level 8 and then upgrade this again to a level 9, then I can easily upgrade it to level 10. And then slowly upgrade these two over time. Okay, that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to upload this to level 9. And that will probably be it. And then we'll get this as well. So there's a lot more to show you off at that level. we'll get more land. So the next that video that when I do tomorrow morning, we'll have a lot to do. So you know, it's just what it's gonna be. You know, and level 12 will be another big one as well. So yeah, you can see that everyone is in their bases probably. I think I sent these guys out to gather more resources. These ones, I think I have one. And the other thing is, say you did want to go over, you have flags here. You can ask if you have the army, you can actually send people there so you don't get attacked, so you don't lose them. But if someone finds out that they're at that flag, and I'm not going to do it at this video at all, because if someone's watching this video and say, oh, he put someone there, we need to attack that flag so he loses those units. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. With doing videos like this, people can watch my video and then see, oh, he put it in that flag right there. I'm going to attack that flag and he's going to lose those units. That's what I'm saying. So, you could, in turn, uh, reinforce it. You can also see if anyone is on it. Yeah. I know I do use a lot of these flags near here. Not in this area, but up further up top to do that because I don't want anyone attacking my main bases or my other castles and losing units. I put them at flags. It's a lot easier. It's sometimes safer. Now since I'm doing these videos on this realm, it might not be though. But like I said, if you just keep on sending them out to gather resources, you'll be fine. You won't need to have them being in a flag. And another thing is those accounts are over that limit. So maybe during this attack mission, I'll leave them at the base, or I delete them and just get rid of them. You know what I mean? So like I said, right now, I have 50 more of these units, and then I'm gonna be under that even in the 2 hour when this is done in 30 minutes, or I can get it. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, no, not worth it. But yeah. So you're gonna get more missions here. Like I said, we have three quests here. One was some wood. You got some upgrades. So this is where you can get upgrades or gems, for that matter. Um, the castles usually castle the castle you get it, and then I think also the watchtower. So like I said, the castle. Oh, I'm gonna get a day shield with the castle wall. Oh, that's level castle. But yeah, so like I said, each one you get more resources, so you can use those resources to upgrade buildings. Or like I said, what I like doing is just yeah. So I got another stamina. So I have 3 staminas, which is good. So like I said, right now I have 1,000,000 of that, and then I have roughly almost 300 there. So that's what I'm saying. I just save those up because you can use them later on during missions like the upgrade mission or something like that. You can see that I'm looking at all these, and I have quite a bit now. I have a lot of wood, so that's good because like I said, if you're over the cap here, like I'm just gonna stop gathering at that point. But I'm still in the stage of upgrading all of my buildings so I can still keep on using those, and then you'll be good. It's once you stop doing that that you're gonna have issues. You're gonna be over the cap, and at that point you just put them in a shield, like put them in a flag, or send them for other resources like gems. Because gems, they can't attack. If someone attacked me, I wouldn't lose the gems at all. You don't lose gems. So that's what I'm saying. The key thing that if you can keep on gathering resources, you'll be good. If not, go for gems or put them under a flag if you can do that, or put a shield up. There's several options you have doing that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode here. 25 minutes in those riders will be done, and then 2 hours, which Pi will be still on. I will upgrade that baler because it's upgrading now to the next one as well, which will take another 2, maybe 4 hours to do. Some of these upgrades will take days. So once you get to a certain point, there might not be any videos, daily videos. At that point you need to have two of these going if you want. I mean, I really don't like having two of them go, but when you're upgrading your castle, you really need to do that so you can upgrade other things in your alliance or in your castle if you wanted to. Um, Once this is done, I'll upgrade the other one so we can get the resources faster as well. So yeah, I'm gonna end this episode off. Thank you for this little update video. Actually, this has kind of been a quick refresher kind of update video for you guys. So until my next episode, guys, I'm gonna have to say what I normally say at my end of my videos, and that is bye bye for now.